Alright, we're going to try and do some drawing again. Got some Spinguli showing up at Oh Yeah Comics tomorrow for a big signing for the new Spinguli comic book that's coming out that some of the Oh Yeah crew got to put their hands into and do some stuff on, do some covers, do some inside stories, all that stuff. So we're going to work on doing some outlines, finishes of our sketches that we threw together yesterday. And then we got some other ones that we have already outlined that we got to color, but I doubt if we'll get to those on this episode. Might have to do a second episode that's coloring and one episode of outlining. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so we're going to see how this goes. I know the camera was flipped and stuff on the last episodes. I didn't realize that there was a setting to flip the camera, so we're going to see if I got the setting changed right and it's recording right. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's like when you're looking at my right hand, it looked like my left hand. It was completely flipped around and just looked weird to me, but we will see what happens. Let's try it out again. All right, let's see if we got a good enough angle here. Looks all right. I'll be working in this area. So yeah, starting out, I got a little sketch card. This one's kind of, I was looking at this one as Spinguli with his looks down, with his hair down, kind of how he is at night once he gets home after doing the show. Kind of like a possessed, zombified Spinguli with a t-shirt on, with the chicken on the t-shirt. Just something simple. I don't think I'm going to give him eyeballs. I think I'm going to give him glowing eyes instead. But we'll see once I color it, what I decide to go with. But I think, I don't know. It looks, from my view right now, it looks like the damn camera is still flipped. I wonder. I don't know. Well, I will have to go into settings and recheck this again. But yeah, this camera is definitely still recording the opposite direction. But we will see what we can do. Just do a short one now, and then do another one a little bit later that's got a little more visual to it, and see what happens, how it looks. But I sat there, and last video I did is talking about the trip to back to the Midwest from Montana area. And I said we headed west, which we headed east, which I'm sure people were smart enough to figure out when they heard we came from Montana to Minnesota, North Dakota. But the wife's like jumping on me, telling me to get my shit together, making mistakes. But that's normal with my MS head. I always mix things up. He's a little bit wonky. I gotta fix this. Gotta get these little skeletal lines in there. I don't know why I'm highlighting it with this pen. He's sitting there and giving it highlights later with a marker. But yeah, it's pretty cool that Spingoolie's going to be at Oh Yeah Comics this week. I wanted to go, but it's about a 2-hour drive down, 2-hour drive back. Figured I'd probably spend a good 3 hours there. But then I thought about it, and 5 years ago, about 5-6 years ago, when I went up north, that was a 4-hour trip. My spasticity was so bad that I could not sit or lay the first night and most the second day. Anytime you tried to sit, everything in your body seized up. Anytime you tried to lay down, you were jumping out of bed because of spasms or cramps or spasticity problems. So I'm thinking, if I drove to Illinois and then after the event my spasticity went crazy, then I might not even be able to drive home. Which would not be good. I got a tendency to use the highlighter like I'm doing a sketch. Instead of doing the line work, I'm sketching around, and it's going to screw up the drawing if I keep doing that. So I got to quit doing that. But when you have a tendency to do stuff, it just sticks in there. Give him a funky goatee, kind of like he brushed his goatee down. Brushed it out to kick back and relax. Yeah, an AWA, I think it's WrestlePalooza or something like that. Got my nice warm coffee here, so if you need a drink, take one. If you got one. But yeah, it's funny watching all these old AWA wrestling events. It's like they do it in a lot of these they did back in the sports stadiums, in the arenas. Like whenever they'd come to the Green Bay Packer Stadium or the Brewer Stadium. When I was a kid, me and Dad would go to those events. They were a lot of fun. But like this one, the early show, you see the first couple matches, the stadium's not even half full. And as the matches go on, it's like they got Wahoo McDaniel fighting some redneck. In this match, the first match was an American versus a Russian. They always had to have the countries fight each other. But and Adnan Al-Casey was the manager for, it wasn't I can't think of his name, the Russian back in the day that always fought in AWA constantly. But the American wrestler, I thought he knew who he was, but he had a complete different name. So I'm curious if it is the wrestler I'm thinking of, and he changed his name eventually. But Svengoolie and his rubber chickens. Should probably give him some chicken arms. Little chicken arms. I gotta get Svengoolie his big curly hair. I'm not sure because you don't really see his forehead hair. Underneath his top hat. So I'm assuming he's not bald. But, oh well. If he is, he'll be happy that I gave him his younger hair. But yeah, the second match was the little people. Everything was so racist back then. You had a little cowboy who was teamed up with a little Mr. T. On the other team, you had, I can't remember what country the other one was, but the other one was from Tokyo, Japan. They called him Little Tokyo. It's like, this day and age would cause so much controversy. There, I think that looks good enough. Get the eraser out, get rid of all the pencil lines. Give us something to color tonight. I think all these will be available to see later today, tonight, or tomorrow on my Instagram, which is under the cult of MS, with an underscore underneath each, or between each word. Yeah, there's Svengoolie kicking it after work once he gets home. Oh, I still got some stuff I gotta give him. I gotta give him another shoulder here. And I suppose I'll have his arm. Should probably highlight that too. Otherwise he doesn't have no arms. There you go. Good enough. But yeah, I'll finish that and highlight that. And jump on to another one. I said I closed it.
You said, John.
I said I closed it.
You said you did. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you.
Doesn't matter if I'm sitting down here and he comes, I can take care of him. He's right there. If you're looking for him.
Yeah, I was looking for him.
I don't know why.
No,
Let him be. He's sleeping.
I saw him go.
Yeah, he's sleeping. He's fine.
He knows where he's comfortable.
Alright, we got another one here. This is a standard swing goalie, just a basic swing goalie. Let's see what we got here. Get his little magician hat done. Yeah, it's always funny watching the little wrestlers. They put on a way better show. And they like to still use the M word. Which is their choice if they want to, but we had a group of them under that name come to a golf course not far from us and do an event a couple months ago. A bunch of regular sized people put angry faces on the post because they didn't like them using the M word. Which they got the right to use it if they want. Let's see who they got wrestling right now. Right now they got a guy dressed like a tiger. Wrestling another hillbilly. He's got scary eyes. And any time with these recordings, sometimes they'll just shut off on me, so sorry about the rude endings at times. But gotta do with what you gotta do. Make best with what you got. Eventually I'll figure all this stuff out and be able to do some live videos. Be able to answer questions and all that, but still got a ways to go before I figure all that out. Ghoulie and his weird Al hair. Kind of looks like dog ears. I'll fix it when I color it. It's the great part about sketching. Doesn't have to look anything like the final picture. And when you do the outline, you fix some of the areas that bug you the most. And I have to widen that out a little bit. It looks like he's got poodle ear hair. It'll all look better once it's colored. Damn it. Janet. My wrist popped. It has to always pop right at the edge. Can't let me get a nice clean line. My wife. It's really annoying that I can't say that without saying it that way. And it's like people can sue you for using their lines. But can't you sue them because that line's stuck in your head because you've heard it so many times by so many people? And I'm pretty sure I never watched the movie. I'm thinking that's from that Sasha Banks, Baron Von Raschke, Conan O'Brien guy. And I just seen so many clips and heard so many people talk about it that I got it stuck in my head permanently because of it. Yeah, that'll work. I'll clean it all up with markers. You have his inner shirt. Get his jacket. I can't quite see what I'm doing here. What I had planned. That's the back side of the a little shoulder work, a little arm work. Give him a little jacket pocket. Give him his little scarf in his jacket pocket. Might as well give him a jacket pocket on this side that's empty. Give him an arm on that side, a shoulder on that side. Looks good to me. See, I'm just doing these all for my own personal storage for now. Until I ever do sell some sketches someday. For now, it'll work. It'll look way better once it's colored. I've got the basic outline done. 2 down. I did do this one the other day that I will be coloring later. Spinguli with Elvira Berwin. A giant scary chicken creature behind him. But yeah. I got some other fun ones that I'm working on. This one I decided to do a kind of a Spinguli with in a magic outfit kind of. Give him that whole magician feel. Another one with his hat off. Alright, let's see if we can make this look better than it does right now. Looks almost big enough to fit on his head. I don't know, I just felt like doing different Svengoolie looks with his hat off. Kind of giving that full head of hair effect. Which I could be absolutely wrong about. Trying to think when I got this. I think we gotta lay this a little bit different. I'll have to fix that all up in the paint area. Yeah, tag team match going on. I don't recognize any of these people anymore. Pretty boys versus pretty boys, I guess. Got scary eyes again. Doesn't he always have scary eyes, though? Came up with an awesome idea last night of a movie. That I'll probably never get written down. And I did write down as much as I could. I stupidly never write stuff down when it's instantly in my head. I should just get up and do it and write the stuff down. But I didn't. So when I got up a few hours later to write it down, couldn't remember half the stuff I was thinking about. Of course. So I'm going to have to hopefully remember some of the good things that I had. My pen lines are terrible today. I do not like these at all. Oh well. Good thing they're just sketch cards. Just getting some practice in. All kinds of. I hate curly hair. Yeah, we're having a little get together this weekend. A couple artists getting together, doing some drawing. Not sure what the whole plan is. I worked on throwing together a few sketches the past couple nights, so I have something to work with when I'm there. Still got to find my drawing bag and get all my supplies ready, because I don't know what I need to take. What I plan on doing or using. It's the first time doing it, so not exactly sure what I all need. But I got my old comic club bag. I figured that would work out good. Should be able to fit my drawing tablet in there. I picked up a brand new one. Stopped at Five Below again to get another set of outliner pens. I can keep one in that box and have my set at home. Give them a little tie, bow tie style. Give them one of those Western bolo ties. He's a magician. Yeah, wrist pop twice. During that line, it actually stayed together nice enough. I didn't have to worry about it. Oh, we'll give him his little scarf for this. He likes having his little handkerchief in his little pocket. Alright. Looks good enough. Base it's Svengoolie the Magician. Kind of scary, but it will work for what I'm going for. What do we got here? 37 minutes. Yeah. Here's a little Svengoolie the Magician. Now I'm out of sketch cards. Alright. I got something else here. Something else Svengoolie-ish that I was gonna do. All my little weird sketches in here. Yeah, I got. Oh yeah, Svengoolie Frankenstein style picture. My coffee is getting cold. Gotta finish it up. Alright, let's see here. See if we can make Frankie look halfway decent. Gotta square out his head a little bit here. Gotta have that dopey, funky look. Droopy eye. So I went with Frankenstein because he's one of my favorite classic monsters. Figure that fits good with Singly. Yeah, that's a little better, more squared out head. Give him some scars. Some angry vein stretches on his forehead. I think it's fair that, excuse me, we should give him the unibrow look. Some tired eyes. Goofy ears. This one shouldn't be sticking out as far. Since his head is tilted a little bit, gotta give him that little bit of feel to it. A little bit of spingly skeletal effect to it. Let's go. Angry. Fire. Kill the humans. Alright. Here he goes. Come on, don't pop. Damn it. Prominent chin popping out. Gotta give him a couple bolts out the side of his head. Good old Frankie. So misjudged, so misunderstood. One of my newer style favorite characters. It's been really getting into Frankenstein stories lately. Yeah, that one's a little bit wonky, but it'll work. Alright. dusty black jacket. I was able to do that one without popping. Maybe it helps to pull the page. That worked. It's good enough to me. Alright, now how do I want to do these big wonky arms? Yeah, give them muscle. Can't put your arm up like that without flexing a muscle. I don't think we need to go that big of an arm. I think we can shrink it up a little bit. That'll work for me. I think I should come off this a little bit higher. I'm sure it's not going to line up right. That'll work for me. I like it. Alright, let's get this. Is that the way I want to do this? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that works. Well, it's more like, let's see. I don't think that would go up that high, so I'll have to back that one off a little bit. See, what else do we got to talk about? Had a couple weeks off from the Crimson Cult Comic Club. That should be coming back this week. I screwed up last night. I had the bi-weekly Hellboy podcast, and that would be more like that. I forgot that it was coming up and did not have it read, so I did not make it to that one, and I'm going to have to read it for the next one and give a basic personal review of it. But I did not. Remember that was going on. I had too much happening this week. That wasn't a good thing. Hands. I hate hands. For some reason, I can't mentally connect the direction of the hands sometimes. I screw them up and do the opposite direction, the opposite flow. So what I'm trying to go for is that. This should be. That should be like that. This one should be barely sticking out of from behind that one. And this one would just be or like that. So this one would just be popping out. That'd be my little piggy. Close enough. I suppose I do have to give him a sleeve on this. He does have the jacket. It's a big heavy jacket, so he's got to have this full length sleeve. Looks good to me. Now I gotta give it some lightning. I should have probably used. I do have some colored highliner pens. That would have probably been kind of interesting doing the outlines for the lightning in a color, like a blue or a purple. Would have made more sense. But this will have to do. Let's see, are we still recording? Yeah, we're almost at an hour, so finish this one up and then we'll call it good. And I can get some of these colored. Let's see what we can do here. Kind of wanted to give it the Yeah, treatment, but in lightning form. Hopefully it'll look alright. I think so. I don't know if you can see me on video, my face, I doubt it. Nope. Got my damn tongue hanging out again. Looks alright. Ah, yeah, Spinguli. Definitely gonna have a lot of Spinguli stuff that I gotta get colored. And it's not like it matters. I ain't gonna be able to make it, because there's no way I'm gonna risk driving there and then having a bunch of spasticity issues and not being able to make it home or something like that. That would not be good. So hopefully the IAC crew will at least put out the specialty comics for sale on the site also. As soon as Art gets his site figured out. Because his monthly comics haven't been getting posted. Because he's got all kinds of things he's trying to figure out with the website. Apparently some problems with that, so until he gets that done, I won't be able to place an order. Once I do, I'll have a nice variety of things to do a nice unpacking. I'm just hoping that he gets something special from Spinguli also put in there by then. But I know he finally did a video not long ago. Cartoonist draws things, cartoonist talks about things. And he mentioned that his site should be back up and working within the month. So once he gets that up, then we'll see what he has. Hopefully we'll have another fun unpacking video for that coming up in the near future. But yeah, today was just a day of doing some Spinguli outlining. I might do a coloring video next. But as I get these colors I will put them up on the Instagram so you can see them then. Yeah, it's not too bad. I don't see anything majorly that I gotta change on here, but just a oh yeah Spinguli showing up at the oh yeah comics crew. Something I gotta erase that a little better. Let's see if I can get it done tonight. Post it to the oh yeah crew so they can show some of it to Spinguli later. Since I won't be able to make it down there anyways to give it to him, so. But yeah, that was fun. Another little video of trying to do some artwork. So hopefully you like those. Hopefully you'll check out the Instagram once they're done. And we will get back to you with more of these videos, hopefully soon. Take care. Keep following Under the Color of MS. Like, subscribe, tell a friend. We need the clicks so we can get the checks. So help us out if you can. And we will be back with more stuff soon. Also check out Crimson Color Comic Club, Cartoonists by Night, and all the links that they have at the end of those sites too. You can link and see what links to connect to. But yeah, Under the Color of MS, audio, video, YouTube, and underscore in between each word if you want to check out the Instagram for the final pictures. And we'll talk to you again later. Bye.